going to chapter 15 in economics, productivity and division of labor. But we're starting with productivity. When we talk about productivity, we're simply talking about the measurement of an output in relation to the input. Measurement of output in relation to input. That is what productivity is. Yeah, productivity. It is the measurement of output in relation to input. Productivity can improve or increase if factors of production are better used. So we wouldn't talk about productivity. We wouldn't talk about productivity without production. And for production, we need the factors of production, which are the resources that help in the production of goods and services. So we need land, labor, capital, and enterprise to increase productivity. So we're going to start with improvement on land. And when we talk about land, land is fixed in nature. Anything on land is land. We have the mountain, the sea, the water, the lakes, the river, the plantation, the farm. They are all land. So I'm going to read anyway. Land. This is linked to productivity in the primary sector. That's farming anyway. The quality of land will increase output. However, not all the land is fertile. There are measures to take to improve the quality of land so as productivity can increase or improve. Land is fixed in nature, it is natural, we can use it. The primary sector mostly rely on land, and when we talk about the primary sector, we're talking about the farming or agriculture, which land is very, very important. So for land to be used, it means a quality land. For plants to germinate, for crops to grow, we need a quality land. So that is why we need to find measurements or measures which we can use in improving land if it doesn't have that quality. So I'm going to start with the first one. Fertilizers and pesticides. Fertilizers are chemicals that increases the nutrients of land. So a land that doesn't have that quality or that nutrient can be fertilized, can be re-energized, can become nutritious with fertilizers. So fertilizers are used as they are chemicals that will improve the quality of land. And for pesticides, pests also disturbs the growth of plants. So they are insects that destroy plants. So pesticides are chemicals that will kill these insects and allow the plants to germinate. Then we can have productivity, output will increase. That means farming productivity will increase. Then the next one is drainage. When we talk about drainage, I wrote areas that are flooded won't be useful for farming. As a result, drainage will be used to control the flow of water. When there's a flow of water, wherever there's water, a lot of water, it cannot be used for farming. So it needs to dry. They need to control our water so that the land becomes useful for farming. So if the land becomes useful for farming, then productivity will increase. Agricultural productivity will increase. The third one, irrigation. This implies the redirection of water from lakes, rivers to land that needs water for farming. So there's also irrigation, which increases productivity. When we talk about irrigation, we're talking about the redirection of water from where we have it in abundance to probably the desert or places that need water for the plants for agricultural processes of production. So that's what irrigation is. Then we have reclamation. For reclamation, I wrote, this is the creation of new land from oceans, rivers, riverbeds for different uses. So there are some places like the ocean that we need to build factories, to build industries, to build houses and the rest. So here, the oceans it's being reclaimed. What we mean by reclamation here is that it starts being used for another purpose instead of just abandoning it to be filled with water. So oceans, rivers, riverbeds, they become a place that we could use actually for land. So that's a new usage of land, and that's what reclamation is. Then that's about land. Then we go to labor. When we talk about labor, we're talking about the human and physical effort that helps in the production of goods and services. So we need the quality of labor to improve to increase productivity. So what do we do to increase quality of labor? To increase the quality of labor, it means we need to improve the human capital. And what is human capital? Human capital is the value an individual or a worker or an employee would add to the organization or to the business or to the firm. So labor hours. This implies the quality of human capital. If the quality of human capital increases, productivity will actually increase. So if human capital increases, if the quality of human capital increases, productivity will definitely increase. So how do we increase the quality of human capital? Number one, training. With training, this implies to the skills and knowledge of workers. So with training, skills and knowledge of workers improves, and if it improves, then productivity is definitely going to improve. The second one, improved motivation. When we talk about motivation, things that make people to be willing and able to work. So if motivation increases, people like job satisfaction, some fringe benefits are given to workers, definitely they're going to put more effort and productivity will increase for the organization or for the firm. The third one, improved work practices. The method of production used by different firms might make or mar productivity. If the method is conducive and palatable for workers, productivity will increase. And the last one, migration. It may be possible to increase productivity by attracting skilled workers from abroad. If workers are attracted, this is a country, Libya. I am an immigrant, I'm here from Nigeria. So if I'm able to be here, it means I'm adding more skills, knowledge, and I'm going to improve the educational system of Libya. So that means with me coming here, like what is just said, with me coming here and other skilled immigrants coming into the country would improve the educational industry. And that means the productivity in the educational industry would increase. So this ends labor productivity and land, which improves the quality of productivity. Thank you.